If you're building a high-end gaming rig, the CPU choice is critical. On one side sits AMD's Ryzen 9 9950X3D, a processor designed to balance elite gaming performance with serious productivity chops. On the other is Intel's flagship Core i9-14900K, the fastest of its platform, pushing clock speeds to their limits. Today, we're comparing these two powerhouses to determine which is the better buy. Let's start with the fundamentals. The Ryzen 9 9950X3D uses AMD's new Zen 5 architecture, manufactured on an advanced 4nm process. This smaller node typically improves performance per watt, enabling high speeds without excessive heat. It features 16 cores and 32 threads in a uniform layout, ideal for heavy multi-threaded workloads like rendering, since every core has identical performance characteristics. The base clock is 4.3 GHz, boosting to 5.7 GHz, with 170-watt TDP. It supports up to 192 GB of RAM and provides 28 PCIe 5.0 lanes for cutting-edge GPUs and storage. It uses the AM5 socket, which AMD has committed to supporting in future generations, offering a clear upgrade path. Intel's Core i9-14900K is based on a refined Raptor Lake refresh architecture, built on the 10nm Intel 7 process. This larger node impacts efficiency compared to AMD's. Its hybrid layout combines 8 high-performance P-cores with 16 smaller E-cores, totaling 24 cores and 32 threads. P-cores tackle demanding workloads, while E-cores handle lighter background tasks, though this depends on the OS scheduler, which can occasionally limit efficiency. Officially rated at 125-watt TDP, the chip's maximum turbo power is a massive 253 watts, meaning much higher real-world draw under heavy loads. Like AMD, it supports 192 GB of memory. However, it uses the LGA 1700 socket, a platform with no future CPU upgrades. Moving to synthetic testing, in Geekbench 6, the Core i9-14900K scores roughly 3,064 single-core and 20,378 multi-core. The Ryzen 9 9950X3D hits around 3,434 and 22,729 respectively. According to Tom's Hardware, Intel's chip is about 3% faster in single-threaded workloads, but AMD takes the lead in multi-threaded performance. In Cinebench, both CPUs score similarly in single-core tests, but AMD nearly doubles Intel's multi-core result, showing its strength in parallel workloads. Blender results also tilt toward AMD. Gamers Nexus recorded the 14900K taking 7.3 minutes to finish a render, slower than AMD's previous gen 7950X at 6.4 minutes. Benchmarks are one thing, but real-world tests tell the full story. For gaming, AMD dominates. Tom's Hardware reports the 9950X3D is an unbeatable 26% faster at 1080p than the 14900K across their game suite, thanks to AMD's 3D V-Cache technology, which dramatically boosts L3 cache capacity and speeds game data retrieval. They also measured a 23% overall lead for AMD in multi-threaded workloads, aided by AVX 512 support for certain compute-heavy tasks. On the productivity front, results vary by application. Puget Systems workstation tests confirm AMD's 20 to 30% advantage in rendering workloads like V-Ray and Blender. However, TechRadar notes that in some creative software, such as DaVinci Resolve, Intel still has the upper hand. Puget Systems data backs this, showing the 14900K outperforming AMD by 10 to 20% in several Resolve benchmarks. The Ryzen 9 9950X3D launched at $699, while the Core i9-14900K's MSRP is $589 and often retails for less. Initially, Intel seems like the cheaper option, but system costs tell a different story. Intel's high power draw almost requires a premium 360mm AIO liquid cooler to avoid throttling, adding $150 plus to the build cost. AMD's efficiency allows for a high-end air cooler or smaller 280mm AIO, saving money. Here's the takeaway. For enthusiasts who want top-tier gaming and strong productivity in one package, the Ryzen 9 9950X3D is the clear choice. It outpaces Intel in most gaming workloads, holds a productivity edge in rendering, runs far more efficiently, and offers a future-proof platform. While it costs more upfront, the lower cooling requirements and upgrade potential make it the smarter buy.